The PSB has now officially kicked off with Season 2, and we have two brand new teams added to the league as the Kansas City Tomahawks coming to town to face the Carolina Eagles. James Olson bringing you the hot mic here tonight. And speaking of hot, look at the flames almost touching the scoreboard. Man, oh man, and we got pyro. This game is going to be one for the ages. I feel it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the PSB, the premier simulation basketball on the Global Simulation Sports Network. Starting lineups are on your screen right now. The man you want to watch out for is Flight Mello as he just grabbed that rim. And as you can see, Jason Obita, a former San Francisco Monster who was selected in the expansion draft, has been selected to be with the Kansas City Tomahawks. So the Eagles will bring it on up the court to start this game. Tennyson, who used to be a Chicago Goat, will get over to Tony Time Ragone. Man, oh man. And a steal right there. Here comes the Eagles right back on offense. But it's quickly taken. Here come the Tomahawks now. Flight Mello, he gets that one to go. The first 2 points for the Kansas City Tomahawks. Man, oh man, this season has already been starting off with some heat. And we have Tony Time Ragone with a personal foul. Not sure exactly what happened. I saw a man get tripped up on the floor. But the referees did not like that. So it's going to be back to the Kansas City Tomahawks. This team led by Flight Mello. And of course, Jace Carter gives up a steal, the young point guard. Tony Time Ragone. He's going to get that layup to go with the left hand. Carter now bringing the ball on up for the Tomahawks. Nice ball movement. Tyler Cook now with the ball on the left side, looking to back down his man. Flight Mello with the ball back up top. He's looking to drive. He's going inside. Two-hand jam it, and he's hanging on the rim. And let's check that out on the slam cam. Cocking it back a little bit, too. He had some flair on that one. Man, oh, man. We're going now, bringing the ball on up for the Eagles. Nice ball movement. Damon Nagombo, a former Detroit Jackal. And Ryder Chisholm right there with the ball up top, trying to get inside to Tony Time Ragone. Gets it to go. Nice little floating left-hand hook for the two. Again, both teams, as well as the Nashville Comets and the Fort Worth Wolves, were added to the PSB this season. Mello inside. He's got to get it off. Did not want to get the offensive three in the key. Missing that shot right there. Here comes Carolina. All four teams have very high expectations. And of course, they are going to be building around former PSB players around different teams. That's the big thing right now. Nagombo with the ball. Want to get it off before the shot clock, and he cannot get it off. That is a shot clock violation for the Eagles. Kansas City bringing the ball on in. Here comes Cook now with the ball. Hands on off to Mello. Mello on the arena logo. Tyler Cook now looking to drive to the left side. Nice screen by Obita. Obita getting that ball, and he's going to lay it up and in. And Jason Obita starting the night off with his first basket. Tony Ragone going to get that screen. Now he's going to shoot it for three. Bang! Let's go. 7-6. Jace Carter now bringing the ball on up. The young point guard. Looking to get his first shot. Rimmed in and out. Could not get that one to go. And here comes Carolina back on the offense. Tennyson almost got blocked right there, but he gets it to go And it is now a 9-6 Carolina Eagles lead. Obita now up on the left side. Gets it back to Jace Carter. Carter going inside, looking to get it up. He gets hit by Ragone, and Jace Carter is going to go to the free throw line. So again, like I said, this is all about brand new teams. Two of them here tonight, the Kansas City Tomahawks and the Carolina Eagles, as well as the Fort Worth Wolves and the Nashville Comets, all have players that were selected from different teams. Detroit Jackals, St. Louis Reign, San Francisco Monsters. Every team had to give up at least one player. And that is what built these rosters pretty much here tonight. And of course, we have some new faces like Carter, who is at the line right now going for yet another free throw. And he gets that one to go to bring it into a one-point game. Many have speculations right now that with the expansions of the league, could there be even more expansions later on? We will have to wait and see on that one. Hassan now with the ball up top, being guarded by Melo. Rhea, he's going to shoot it. Hits the back of the rim. And here comes Kansas City back on the offense. Jace Carter, wide open three. Gets it to go. And the Tomahawks back up. Tanasan now, a former Chicago GOAT. Man, oh man, these Eagles. Oh, Chris Seneca. Man, oh man, nice little jam right there to tie it back up with 4:23 left here in the first. Eagles 5 of 7. The Tomahawks 4 of 6 on the floor so far in this game. Jace Carter now looking to try to get past his man. Gives it back out to Obita. Flight Mellow. Spin move. This guy has got a lot of skill. Looking to drive, and he does. Man, oh man, the Kansas City Tomahawks it over his defender. And we have a timeout. PSB action coming back very soon. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for more PSB action as the Kansas City Tomahawks are up 13-11 with 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Tanasan with it in the right side corner. Gets it on over to Randolph. Randolph looking to drive. Almost gets it stolen away. Still alive. Tanasan could not get the three-pointer to go. And Jace Carter, the point guard, coming out with a big rebound. Obita now gets it on back over to Jace Carter. Carter gets the screen to the left side, looks to drive, floats it up, and he is going to get fouled right there by Berea. And of course, the team was able to be a little bit on edge, thinking Carter was going to make that. Again, Kansas City Tomahawks, led by Flight Mo, their top star. And, of course, the young guard in Jace Carter. I was talking to Jace Carter a little bit earlier today. Of course, this is his first game in the PSB. I said, you got any type of, like, nerves or anything like that? He said, absolutely. I am just 100% ecstatic to be here, especially on the road. But once we get home, I'm telling you, the fans in Kansas City, that atmosphere is going to be loud and obnoxious. So Carter hits another free throw, and it's up 15-11 now. Berea gets the ball over to Seneca. Seneca looks to drive, but he hands it on off. Hassan up inside, could not get that one to go. And here comes Kansas City back on the offense. Burns now gets it on back to Carter. Carter for two. Rims in and out, could not get that one to go. Looking to drive inside, and there's a foul right there. Flight Mellow able to at least stop A really good fast break by the Carolina Eagles.
Number 15, taking 2 shots.
So as Ryder Chisholm goes to the line, a former Jacksonville Piranha, it just surprises me that Ryder Chisholm was not utilized as much as he should have been when he was with the Piranhas. He said to me earlier, he said, "This is an opening for me. I really want to show my talents, especially for Carolina. And the fact that one day I'm going to face off against my former team, I really want to come out with a revenge game. I want to drop double-doubles. I want to drop 25, 30 points, whatever it takes to make them believe that I shouldn't have been the one that was given up in this draft." 15-12 now, just under 3 minutes. Sutton with the ball up at midcourt. Strickland now looking for that three-pointer. Gets it to go right there. Man, oh man. Edmund Strickland, the 6'3" guard. Now Berea hands that back over to Ryder Chisholm. Chisholm with the ball up top. Kicks it on over to Berea. Now back over to Tennyson. Hassan wants to try to find that opening. He's got the shot clock and a defender to get off. Could not get that to go. And here comes Stockton with the rebound. Hassan, 1 of 4 tonight. 2 points. That's all he's been able to muster up so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Patrick Stockton with the ball for the Tomahawks. Tries to get inside. Bobbled around. Chisholm now bringing it on up for the Eagles. Chisholm gets it off to Berea. Berea now trying to bring it back up top. Trying to go inside. Berea really close, and I knew he was going to be really close to it, but it finally goes to being out of bounds. Carolina turnover, and it's going to be Kansas City Tomahawks ball. Substitution on the court for both teams. Nagambo will be checking back in for the Eagles. Tyler Cook looks to get inside to Sutton. Nice little floater up and in. And now extends this lead 20-12 with about a $1:20 left here in the first. Eagles got to get something going if they want to stay alive very early in this game. Looking to drive, and one opportunity. Count that, baby, and a foul. Man, oh man. Sutton getting hit with the foul on that one. Obita's going to check on out. What a move right there by Emmanuel Berea, the 6'4" guard. That was a very nice move. Looking for the and one opportunity, and he gets it to go. Now it is a 20-15 game. Tyler Cook bringing the ball on up for the Tomahawks. Nice ball movement back to the right side. Sutton now with the ball, almost free throw line. Looks up at the clock. Realizes he's got to try to get a shot off. He had 2 defenders pretty much draped all over him, and he still wanted to try to shoot that ball. Damon Nagambo, the former Detroit Jackal, could not get that one to go. Eagles stay with it. Nagambo gets the 2 points. Nice assist right there. As you can see right there, 12 points for the Eagles right now compared to the 8 brought up by Kansas City. Tyler Cook now gets that on over. Yes. Robert Burns. He's able to get that one. He's actually one of the shortest forwards that is listed on this team. He's at 6'4", which would basically be a guard. But he's playing in the forward position. Shot clock is turned on off. Berea wants to get this three-pointer. Could not get that to go. And at the end of one, the Kansas City Tomahawks with a nice little lead, 22-17. Stay tuned. We still got more PSB action coming your way. You don't want to miss it, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the PSB, the Premier Simulation Basketball, as we have the Kansas City Tomahawks up 22-17 against the Carolina Eagles. Cook now with the ball down low. Looks to try to dribble past his man. Gets that floater to go with the left hand, and Tyler Cook is going to start off with 2 points in this second quarter. Randolph now getting the screen, goes back up top for the Eagles. Kicks it on over to Ngombo. Ngombo, a big man that used to be with the Detroit Jackals. Looks to try to get inside. Up, over, could not get that to go. Almost had a rebound right there on the offensive glass, but could not get that to go. And here come the Tomahawks. Stockton now kicks it on back. Sutton. Sutton hits the back of the rim. And the Eagles back on the offense. Eagles now trying to get something going. Johnson kicks it on back to Randolph. Rex Holland now gets the ball, gets it over to Berea. Berea gets it on down to Randolph. Getting double teamed. Got to find the open man. Oh, what a nice shot right there. What a shot. Jasper Johnson getting that one to go. 24-20. Stockton now gets it in Sutton. Sutton almost got that one to go. And here comes Damon Ngombo and the Eagles. Johnson now looks to drive. Kicks it back to Ngombo. Ngombo for three. Rips out. Kisses back off the glass. And decides to go down. 24-23. I was a little baffled on that shot. I thought that was a complete miss, but no, he was able to stay with it.
Rodney Sutton.
And Sutton right there will get a 2-point layup. Eagles trying to come back into this game. Kick on over. Berea gets it to go for two just inside the line. Both teams hitting 10 shots right now. The Eagles have, of course, put up 2 more shots. Burns now at the logo, looking to try to set this offense up for the Tomahawks. Looks to drive, goes inside, gets it over to Hodges. Hodges, shot clock's going to be a factor. Won't be a factor anymore. Damon Ngombo with the rebound. And there was a Robert Burns with the reach and foul right there. I had to think about what was going on for a second. And now we got the clarification that it was a reach and foul. So it's Eagles ball coming in from the side. Quick three-pointer in the corner. Could not get that one to go. Caught his man napping for a second. So here comes Kansas City. Trying to get something going back on the offense. Sutton with the ball back up top. Hands it back off to Strickland. Strickland almost had that screen to the left side. Wants to cut back to the right. Free throw jumper. Rolls around and it goes in. Man, oh man. Randolph now with the ball. Kicks it on over. He was getting that screen. Comes back to the logo. Berea now. Shot clock's going to definitely be a factor. He's going to shoot it from deep. That was a different area code. Kansas City now looking to try to get inside. Gets it into Sutton. And that's another 2 points for the Tomahawks. 5 minutes to go here in the second. Kansas City up 30-25. Johnson with the ball. Looking for that screen. He's going to shoot it from deep. Gets it to go for 3. Brings it back within 2. And here come the Tomahawks wanting to answer back. Strickland gets the screen to the left side. Looks to drive. Back to the free throw. Kicks it on back. Petrovic. He's going to shoot it for 3. Bang! Way to answer back right there for the Tomahawks. Johnson bringing the ball up for Carolina. Johnson looks to drive. Goes inside. Right-hand floater. Gets it to go. 33-30. Just about the 4-minute mark here in the second quarter. And we are going to take a timeout. Kansas City still holding on to the lead. This is the Premier Simulation Basketball on the Global Simulation Sports Network. Stay tuned. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome back to the Premier Simulation Basketball on the Global Simulation Sports Network. Kansas City Tomahawks up by 3 on the Carolina Eagles with just under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Flight Mello looks to drive inside. Pump fakes. Tries to get up and around. Gets the shot off. Could not get to go. Ball is just floating around. Jason Obita with the rebound. And man, oh man, what was that? That is not going to be what you need if you want to keep getting the points for Kansas City. Of course, Chris Seneca, he gets that one to go to bring it within 1. Beaton now gets it over to Carter. Carter dribbles, now cuts back to the left. Looks to try to put on the speed. Quick little spin move. Tries to cut back the other way, but he's going to stay with it. McBride kisses it off the glass. Justin McBride, the former St. Louis Reign. Of course, he won the championship with the Reign against the New York Griffins in our first inaugural season. Eagles missed that one. Bring it on up. Here comes the Tomahawks. Burns now gets over to Carter. Carter, quick shot. Could not get that one to go. And here comes the Eagles. Tony Time Ragone wants to set this up. Chisholm now gets it back to Tennyson. Back to Chisholm up top. Looks to go inside. They were trying to hook up for the alley-oop. Did not work. So it will be a turnover. Kansas City ball. Substitution on the court right now. Tyler Cook at least checking in. And of course we get to see David Nagamba come on back in for the Eagles. Mello now. Step back shot from the side logo right there. Man, oh man. This guy is impressive. And he's putting on a show in his debut here tonight. Damon Nagamba now. Tries to get inside. Ragone gets it to go for 2. 37-34. 1:45 left here in the first half. Cook now gets it on over to Mello. Mello trying to break down his defender. Looks to cut inside. Up, over, kisses it off the glass, and one opportunity. Chisholm got burned on that one.
First team foul. At the line for
And one opportunity for Flight Mello.
At the line for 1.
Of course, the biggest thing about Flight Mello, this guy has a lot of weapons in his arsenal. He can shoot the ball. He can dunk the ball. He can play defense. This guy is going to be a big-name threat one day in the PSB. That's for sure. So the and one opportunity trying to connect for the three-point play. Melo's shot is up, and it does not go down. So it is a 39-34 game still. Chisholm now back to Ngambo. Seneca with the ball. Looks to try to get inside. Hassan with the right hand. Misses that one. A little too much mustard on that one. Carter now bringing the ball line up for the Tomahawks. McBride looking to back down Seneca. Looks to drive inside. Just getting stonewalled at the free throw line. Shot right there by Melo. Could not go. Seneca with the rebound. Ragone gets it over to Hassan in the corner. Almost went out of bounds. Ryder Chisholm now gets it over to Hassan. Hassan for three. Could not get that one to go. 10 Hassan, 1 of 6 so far in this game. He is not really living up to the performances he used to do when he was with the Chicago Goats. Melo now really trying to put on some footwork right there. Carter gets it on over to Cook. Cook looks to drive. Shot clock going to be a factor. Stolen away by Hassan. Here come the Eagles. Chisholm back to Ragone. Ragone wanted to try to get something going his way, but Jace Carter puts the brakes on that one, and we'll get the foul. And Ragone, Tony Time Ragone going to the line. Probably one of the smoothest nicknames in the PSB. Ragone shot is up. Could not get that one to go for the first one. These teams are definitely looking to put a name to themselves early on in the season. Ragone shot is up. He gets that one to go. 39-35. Shot clock is off. And we are going to see a last-minute shot here. Nice layup right there by Flight Mello. 2.8 seconds left. It's going to go back to the Eagles. Ragone now. He's going to shoot the half-court shot, and he gets it to go! It is under review, but man, oh man, Tony Time put it down. Let's check out the replay. And the ball is clearly out of his hands. Man, oh man. Tony Time Ragone. Wow. Way to put it into halftime, ladies and gentlemen. 41-35 going into half. Tomahawks are on top. This is the PSB on GSSN. Definitely got to stay tuned for more action as we go into the half.
We all know the talking sports heads on TV and on radio, but do we know the story about how they ended up in that spot? What about the behind-the-scenes production members? Maybe the up-and-comers, or even those just trying to join the sports media world? Behind the Mic is specifically tailored to tell the stories of those very people, how they got to where they are today, and the advice they want to pass along to the future of the sports media industry. Behind the Mic, available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube Music.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, to kick off the second half of what has been a very high-intense game. Kansas City Tomahawks up 41-35. We're going Chisholm, Seneca, Hassan, and Ngambo on the court for the Eagles as it was stolen away by Carolina. Now they're back on offense. As you see the lineup right there with the three-pointer. Let's go, Tony Time Ragone. The starters are all back on out for the Tomahawks. Cook now trying to get past Hassan. Hassan, nice little defense right there. I thought it was going to be a foul, but it was not. There's a foul right there. Ryder Chisholm, he's just overpowering. Gets the 2-point basket right there. As you check the replay, right over Flight Mello. So as we get ready for the and one opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a big shout out to Jordan Smith, a member of the GSSN family. Go check out his podcast, Behind the Mic. You can find out a little bit more of the behind the scenes of sports talk radio. Definitely go check it out on any of the platforms you listen to, Spotify, Apple Music, you name it. It should be on there. Also, you guys want to go get some merch. You want to get that three-pointer, that's what you want to see. But if you want to get some merch, you want to check out other things involving the GSSN, that is coming very soon. Get yourself a Kansas City Tomahawks hoodie, a Carolina Eagles t-shirt. Heck, even get a PSB coffee mug. That'll be coming very, very soon. Kansas City Tomahawks looking to drive inside. Nagamba with the steal. Here come the Eagles. They are soaring back down the court. Three-pointer could not go. Jason Obito with the rebound. Jace Carter now bringing the ball on up. The young man trying to lead the way. And he gets the floater. My goodness, that almost touched the rafters. Field goals right now. Tomahawks are up 59-52 on the Eagles. Percentage-wise, I should say. We're going now. Going after Carter. Spin move, right hand hook, gets it to go. Tony Time Ragone putting on the work. He's got 10 points, 67% from the field here tonight. Cook now gets it on over to McBride. McBride tries to get back to Obita, almost stolen away. Carter with a hand in his face, hits the back of the rim. Definitely not a good shot right there. Tony Ragone now looks to get it up top to Nagamba in the paint. Nagamba trying to put the big man work in, could not get it to go. And Kansas City coming back up the court. Now Mello with the ball, tries to get inside. Jace Carter could not get that one to fall. Tough shot for Jace Carter. Even though he's got 9 points, he's 2 of 7 from the floor. He does have a three-pointer in this game. Oh my goodness. Great balls of fire. Tony Time Ragone lighting it up from 3. He has got 8 in the quarter. 18 total points in this game. Carter now looks to get it over to Cook. Back to Carter. Kansas City looking to get something going. Tennyson with the steal. And here comes Tony Time Ragone. Tries to get it over. Nagamba getting that one to fall. So Carolina taking the lead now, 48-46. Just about to hit the 5-minute mark here in the third. Mello gets the ball, looks to drive, inside step back, pump fakes, up and in, and we are back to a tied game. Flight Mello with 14, 12 of those 14 have been in the paint. Kansas City definitely is picking up some steam with him doing that type of work. Missed shot right there by Carolina, and here comes Jace Carter. He's going to get hit. Tony Time Ragone will definitely be the one at fault on that one.
Shooting for Kansas City.
So here comes Jace Carter coming back to the line. You know, there is comparisons in the league right now with the young guns of this league. One matchup that was brought up that I think definitely should be circled on your calendar one day would be Jace Carter versus Aiden James of the Jacksonville Piranhas. Both have a lot of speed. Both are the shortest on the team, under 6 foot. I think that would be one heck of a matchup. Plus, of course, Ryder Chisholm wants to get a little revenge on his former team. So that would play out as a very good storyline one day in the PSB. So Carter hits the free throws. It is now 50-48 with just under 4:30. Tony Time Ragone again from the field. That is his 20th point, 73%. Flight Mello now trying to get something done here in the corner. Gets it back to Obita up top. Cook back over to Mello. Mello wants that ISO. Mello wants to show the dribbles. He wants to show you what he can do, ladies and gentlemen. Up and got it to go. 52-50. Chisholm gives it over to Hassan in the left side corner. Back up top to Ngambo. Now Chisholm. Kicks it on over. Tony Time Ragone. Tony Time Ragone! Man, oh man, this man cannot be stopped for the Eagles. If he touches the ball, it is sure to be in, and he is in fuego right now, ladies and gentlemen. Cook now. Step back, gets that to fall down. 54-53. They are just trading blows right now like two heavyweights, ladies and gentlemen. Tony wants the ball. Tony's got the ball right now. Oh, looking to burn. Jace Carter gets it to go. What a move, and we're going to a timeout. That's the only way that they are going to stop Tony Time Ragone from taking over. We will be back from the commercial break. Don't go anywhere. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. More PSB action coming your way as the Carolina Eagles up 55-54. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the third. Bench players coming on in, and there was an illegal screen right there by Obita. Man, oh man, that was not a very good move right there. Tony Time Ragone actually going to sit out now. That man has been hot this game. Trying to put a big statement for the Eagles. Correa gets on over to Johnson. Back up top. Nice ball movement right here by the Eagles. Correa looks to drive. Goes inside. Floats it up. Gets it to go. Man, oh man. Emmanuel Berea, the 6'4" guard. Now Stockton cuts back to the left. Looks to get it on over to Strickland. Strickland for 3. Hits the back of the rim. And here comes Carolina. 10 Hassan. Wants to set it up. Gets it on over to Randolph. Spin move. Cuts back. Could not get that to go. Burns now trying to figure out where to get this offense going for Kansas City. Stockton from the arena logo. Shot clock is winding on down. Nobody's moving. What a big time shot from the logo. Could not get that one to go. There was no way to set up a good play. Randolph gets that one to go. Carolina now climbing with the lead. 59-54. And we are about to touch 1 minute left here in the third. Strickland now trying to get the Kansas City Tomahawks to set up some type of play. There's a foul right there. Berea. That will be his second foul. And that will send Kansas City back to the line. So Edmund Strickland, one of the backup guards, is going to go to the line for Kansas City. There's been quite some action around the league, ladies and gentlemen. It's still very early in the season. High expectations all the way around, but the biggest thing right now is with a couple of the members, like Justin McBride, who left St. Louis to come to Kansas City in the expansion draft. Is that going to play a big role, losing a big man like him? And how will the St. Louis Reign do? Free throw is hit right there. But, you know, with a lot of the expansion draft and players kind of moving around to make these other 4 teams, did that right piece get taken away from a team that was a contender last season? Or could they actually be maybe that, it wasn't really a big piece for us, as we could see that floater completely missed. One is to wonder what is going to happen with the expansion and how this plays out. 2 points right there for Carolina, 61-55. Strickland with the ball, trying to set it on up here for Kansas City. Now he's only going to look for that screen on right. He looks to drive, tries to get inside, up, over, could not get to go, and that will end the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. This is still a big-time close game, but it is Carolina with the lead, 61-55. We still got one more quarter. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the fourth quarter. Before we get started, we're going to check out the assist of the game. Nagambo getting that up to Ryder Chisholm for the tough shot right there. The State Farm assist of the game. As we get set for this, ladies and gentlemen, the fourth quarter with 9 minutes to go. This has become one heck of a game early on in the season between two of the newest expansion teams in the PSB. Floater could not get to go. And here comes Kansas City on their first drive of this fourth quarter. Stockton now cutting back. Got to try to get some communication, get something going. Sutton for three. Could not get that one to fall. Hughes with the rebound for Carolina. And it's stolen away here by Kansas City. Burns now kicks it on back to Stockton. Looking to reset at the logo. Tries to get inside. Sutton up and in. Man, oh man. Patrick Stockton with the assist right there. Carolina bringing the ball up. Randolph back up at the logo. Hughes looks to drive. Sutton is going to get hit with the reach-in right there.
First team foul.
You know, we're coming back from commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. UCW, the wrestling sim, is going to be coming very soon to GSSN. You do not want to miss the high-flying, non-stop action that the UCW will bring. Berea could not get that one to go. Hodges with the rebound for Kansas City. Emmanuel Berea, 3 of 9 here tonight, 7 points and 2 assists coming off the bench. Stockton now goes over to Strickland. Strickland on the left side. Looks for that floating 3. Could not get that one to go. And here comes Carolina. Hughes looking to drive up over his defender. Gets that one to fall. It kind of stalled out a little bit. But it finally decided to come on down. 63-57. Just under 7 to go in this game. Looks to go inside. Sutton get that layup to go. Field goals on the field right now. Eagles, 26 of 47. Kansas City's not too far off. Stolen away. Here comes Kansas City. Strickland now trying to bring up the ball. Hodges hands it on back to Strickland. Back on out to Stockton. Stockton looking to set it on up. Sutton, left-hand floater. Gets it to go. 63-61. Tomahawks just down by 2. These bench players are trying to make a name for themselves. And both of these teams new to the league are trying to make names for themselves as well. There's a 3-point attempt. Could not get it to go. The other 2 teams, obviously, the Fort Worth Wolves and the Nashville Comets. Strickland now with the ball at the arena logo. Looks to try to go inside with the left. Floats it up over 2 defenders. Hodges with the rebound stays with it after getting it tipped. Hughes brings it on in. Coach is not happy on the sideline. Holland with the ball on the left side. Holland now trying to find an opening. Gets it on down to Randolph. Shot clock about to be a factor. Gets to go. It is not going to be a factor much longer. And there is a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. 5:05 left here in the 4th. This is the PSB. You don't want to miss any of the action, so stay tuned. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. 65-61. Eagles on top right now with just over 5 minutes to go here in the game. Kansas City with the ball. Starters back on in. Cook now trying to get it inside. Oh my goodness! Flight Mello decided to go up and over and threw it on down for that alley-oop jam. Trying to go inside. Could not get that one to go. Obito will be charged with a foul, and Ryder Chisholm going back to the line. Man, both teams are putting on a clinic here tonight. I'm still in awe and shock. My jaw is still trying to get off the floor after that alley-oop dunk. Chisholm's first free throw goes. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. GSSN is going to be bringing you some big-time content with all of the PSB games as well as UCW. Gotta go check all that out. Be sure to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got a website coming very soon. We got the merch store coming very soon. Definitely want to be a part of that action. Obita could not get that one to go. Eagles coming back up on the offense. Ryder Chisholm now gets over to Seneca. Seneca gets it back to Tony Time Ragone. Ragone drives inside. Could not get that one to go. Hit the back rim and out. Jace Carter bringing the ball on up for the Tomahawks. Carter gets the ball on back, gets it over to Mello. Mello's looking for that screen from Obita, looking for the three-point bomb!
3 points.
Man, oh man. This guy cannot be stopped. He is a human highlight reel at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. Chisholm with the ball now, looking to answer back. Nagambo swings it on over to Ragone. Ragone in the corner. Want to get that screen. Gets a shot up. Gets that to go for 2. 27 points so far for Ragone. Cook now. Over in the corner. Gets it on over to Obita. Obita, he's going to stop. Pop it for 3. Rims out. Carolina back up the court. Looking for the alley-oop. Could not get that one to go. Tried tipping it back on out. But Jace Carter able to grab that ball. Floats it up. Could not get that to go his way. Coach is not really happy about that one. Floater missed right there for Carolina. Mello, stop, pop. Gets the 2 to go. And we're going to take another timeout, ladies and gentlemen. 2:39 left in this game. 69-68. Carolina up by 1. This is the PSB on GSSN. We are back. PSB on GSSN. Carolina, Kansas City bringing you one heck of a bout early on in the season. Under 2:30 left here in the third. A missed three-point attempt right there for Carolina. And Cook now bringing it up. Carter, there was no defense around him whatsoever. He was looking around like, okay, is somebody going to at least try to attempt to swat my shot? No way. Jace Carter, easy 2. Rogono, step back 3. Bang! What a shot right there. Carolina back on top by 2. Under 2 to go. Carter now wants to get this set up to the right man. McBride with the screen. Inside to McBride. McBride. Why did he not go up for that? Pump fakes. He's going to get the foul. I'm a little baffled right now of why Justin McBride did not take it up when he had the opportunity. But either way, McBride is to the free throw line. Justin McBride, first free throw attempt is no good. I can hear the fans yelling out, "Ball don't lie." He had the opportunity to make it drop earlier. It was wide open under the basket, but he stalled. So McBride missed the first one. Second one will fall down. It's a 1-point game. 1:40 left here in the fourth. The intensity of this game just lit up. Tony Time Ragone missing that three-pointer to try to extend this lead. Cook now. Now it's over to Mello. Mello wants to drive. Stop, pop. Could not get that to fall. Seneca with the rebound, and the Eagles trying to quickly bring the ball back up. Tennyson spin move. Kisses it off the glass. Let's go. Tennyson is hyped up. 1:09 left here in the fourth. 74-71. Mello spin move. Wants to drive. Left hand. Floats it up and in. 1 minute left in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Ragone tries to get it out, and he will to Nagambo. Nagambo cuts back, shoots up a 3. Bang! Damon Nagambo, the former Jackal, puts up a big time three, and we are going to take another break. Don't go anywhere. And we are back. 77-73. Damon Nagombo hitting that big time three to put Carolina back up by 4. Ball movement here. Mello tries to get inside of McBride. McBride blocked. And McBride, that's a frustrated foul right there. Don't know why he did that. 39 ticks left on the clock. Here come the Eagles. And it's going to be an intentional foul by Obita. And that's going to send Damon Nagombo to the line. Nagombo. He has got one of the best 1-2 punches. And he can come up with a third punch if he wanted to when it comes to his offense and defense. Nagombo gets that to go. Carolina up by 5. And what I mean by that, ladies and gentlemen, is he can play inside as well as outside offense with the ball. And he's a very big defender. When he was paired up with Andrew Banks in Detroit, there was no getting into that paint, ladies and gentlemen. Mello shooting that one up, gets that one to go. Now it's going to be full court press all the way through. Mello will get the intentional foul, and that's going to send the Eagles back to the line. Ryder Chisholm back to the line for Carolina. They are in the bonus right now, ladies and gentlemen, with 21.8 left on the clock. Chisholm gets the first one to go, puts Carolina back up by 4. Chisholm's second shot goes in, and it's a 5-point game. We're going to take another timeout. Don't go anywhere. It's going to get really good, ladies and gentlemen. And we are back. 21.8 seconds left on the clock. Kansas City looking to inbound. Over in the corner, wide open three. Mello gets that one to go, and the Tomahawks are down by 2. Jace Carter with the intentional foul right there to stop that clock. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is only the first game of the season for the Eagles. And you can hear that crowd yelling out MVP. They already know who the MVP of this team is, and possibly the MVP of the PSB. This is insane. The atmosphere. It is so loud, ladies and gentlemen. 82-78. Ragone cashes in at the line for both free throws. Here comes Mello now. Kicks it on out to Obita. Obita for 3. Could not get that one to go. Tennyson gets the rebound. Intentional foul by Justin McBride. And that's going to send Tennyson to the line. Man, oh man, the atmosphere, ladies and gentlemen. Like, when I say I had goosebumps on top of goosebumps, that's how much this crowd just got alive when Ragone was at the free throw line. Hassan's first attempt goes down 83-78. And he's looking to put the nail in the coffin right here. And he does. 8.8 left on the clock. Can Kansas City make something happen? Quick shot. Could not get to go. And ladies and gentlemen, the Carolina Eagles will walk away with the dub here tonight against the Kansas City Tomahawks. Your final score, 84-78, led by that man right there, Tony Time Ragone. Definitely putting on a show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is James Olson signing off for the PSB on GSSN, the Global Simulation Sports Network. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to any and all content, and we will see you again very, very soon.